Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to today's presentations on technology in materials development. We are from Group 3, consists of me, Nabila Ningrum, and Mbak Nora Nopikasari and Mbak Meti Nuranisa. In this topic, we will try to give an explanations about first, the role of technology in developing teaching materials. Second, and its impact on learning. And third, how teachers can integrate technology effectively using frameworks TPACK. Okay, so the first material, it will be explained by Mbak Nora. To Mbak Nora, time is yours.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna explain about the impact of technology. Based on Richard and Rogers 2014, there are many impacts of technology in ELT. The first is providing a wide exposure to English. The students can access video on YouTube, then podcasts, article, or news on the internet, and then it increasing opportunities for interaction, such as what we are doing now. It because we use technology, we can interact each other even though we are in different places. Such we can use Zoom for interaction, Google Meet, then quizzes for doing the quiz or exercise, for example. Next is supporting different learning style by using technology in ELT. The teacher can provide videos, pictures for the for the visual learners, and for the auditory, for example, they can use podcasts or pronunciation drill. Next, providing learners with opportunities to focus on particular skill. For example, they can, for the students that want to practice writing, they can write blog. Then by using technology, they can record video or create podcasts. Next, providing support that is suitable for learners of different proficiency levels by using technology in accessing the material. The teacher can the teachers can enabling students to choose activities that range in difficulty beginner to advanced. And next, encouraging more active learning. For example, not yet, still there. Okay, thank you. Okay, for example, they can let their student practice writing, such as write blog, record video, or create podcasts. And then encouraging learners' autonomy. For example, they can use Duolingo for practicing their speaking by themselves, or they can use AI such as Anki, Flashcard for practice their vocabulary. Next, this providing a stress-reduced environments, since for some learners, using technology-based learning is less stressful. It way to practice using English than classroom-based activities where they can feel they are being compared with their peers. And next, providing a social context for learning. For example, like this, by using technology, they can use online discussion forum, cultural exchange program. Next is increasing motivation. Since motivation often increases and discipline problems decrease when students are engaged in technology-based learning. For example, mostly students like playing game, which is the game can be supported by using technology such as on WordWall. Then, providing access to more engaging material, digital games, then YouTube content, instead of only using textbook, but also they can use some videos such as TED Talks, memes, trending videos that can be discussed, then songs, of course, songs, and then interactive quizzes. Next, supporting learning outside of the classroom. Like what we are doing now. We use technology so we can interact each other. By using technology, it can encourage students to join English speaking communities, such as watch Netflix with English subtitle, then play language based on video games. Next, or the last one, is offering opportunities for more and alternative type of feedback. By using technology, student can do peer review in group project, and also can use AI-based pronunciation such as Elsa or Elsa Speak, which is it can give them feedback about their speaking. Next slide, please. Okay. Now I'm going to explain about technological pedagogical content knowledge or TPEC. Based on Misra and Kohler 2013, the TPEC is framework that describe the kinds of knowledge that teachers need in order to teach with technology and the complex ways in which these bodies of knowledge interact each one another. It means that when they use technology, they not only use technology without considering the pedagogical aspect or pedagogical knowledge and also content knowledge. It means TPEC are interrelated. So they need to know about all of this knowledge if they want to use technology. Next point is TPEC builds on the approach used by Schulman's 1986 pedagogical content knowledge. Before, in that year, it's only pedagogical content knowledge without technology. And because TPEC is developed by using this theory, and then describing how and why teacher knowledge of pedagogy and content knowledge can be considered solely isolation. It means they are interrelated. Next slide, please. Next slide. Okay, thank you. Next, here is the overview of TPEC framework. Good teaching with technology requires a shift in existing pedagogical and content domains. It means that they are interrelated. We're not only considering about the use of technology, we want to be modern, so we only focus on the technology. No, we need to consider the pedagogical and the content domains. This is what we call as good in teaching. As we can see in this illustration, they are interrelated. All of the, in TPEC, they are interrelated with among the pedagogical content and also technology. Teaching depends on, the next point is teaching depends on the situation, and the teachers with strong TPEC use technology to create lessons that fit a particular way of teaching, match the subject, and suit the learning environment. If the teacher has strong TPEC knowledge, this component, this framework, they will they will create lesson that fit a particular way of teaching, match the subject, and then suit for the learning environment. They are already considering all of these aspects. Next slide, please. Okay, the first aspect, that is technological knowledge or TK. TK or technological knowledge covers the ability to adapt to and learn new technologies. For instance, as the teacher, they need to keep update. They need to upgrade their knowledge. They need to update their knowledge, so they will know the modern computer hardware and software being quickly obsolete, and computers can be used for variety of pedagogical tasks such as research, communication, and media consumptions, and also creation. Next. Okay. The next aspect is content knowledge, or CK. CK refers to knowledge or specific nature of a discipline or subject matter. For example, CK varies greatly between different educational contexts. Example, Gracia, the differences between the content of primary school math and graduate school math, of course, different. If the teacher has knowledge about it, they will recognize which material that most, or which content or material that most suitable used in level that they are teaching. And then the teachers are expected to master the content they teach. Of course, when they are teaching about present simple, of course, they have to know about the present simple from the example, the context, the structure, and so on. Okay, that's all from me. Back to the moderator.
Okay, thank you, Mbak Nora, for the explanations. So next material will be delivered by me. Okay, so we turn to the next elements, that is pedagogical knowledge, or PK. And PK encompasses general principles of teaching and learning. It includes classroom management, lesson planning, student assessment, and different instructional strategies. And then effective PK ensures that teachers can design engaging and effective learning experiences. So the points of PK is PK is a knowledge about the effective teaching methods, classroom management, and learning assessment. For examples, in English teaching, if a teachers conduct in-learning process, so the teachers applying communicative language teaching, or CLT, to encourage students to actively speak in English. And then second, the teachers can use peer review strategies where students provide feedback on each other's essays. Or the next example, the teachers can, if the teachers teach about narrative text, so the teachers can implement the storytelling techniques to enhance students' comprehension of narrative text. Next slide, please. Okay, so we already explained about three main elements of TPEX: technological knowledge, pedagogical knowledge, and content knowledge. So, however, in effective teaching practice, these three elements do not stand alone but must interact with each other. When technology, pedagogy, and content interact, so three additional types of knowledge emerge. So for the first elements is pedagogical content knowledge, or PCK. Okay, so in this slide, PCK, it involves knowing how to teach specific content effectively, including selecting appropriate instructional strategies and addressing students' misconceptions. So it means that PCK, the teacher should know how to effectively teach English content using appropriate methods. For example, if the teachers want to teach passive voice, so the teachers can using news articles, since passive structures are commonly found in journalism. For the second example, if a teacher wants to teach speaking skills, so the teachers can use one of the activities, that is role play activities like job interview or ordering food in a restaurant. And then if the teachers want to teach writing skills, So the teachers can using one of the method, that is a scaffolding method, where students can create an outline before writing an essay. And the next, it's about technological content knowledge, or TCK. In the slide is the understanding of how technology can shape, change, or improve the way a subject is taught and how students engage with the content. So the point from the TCK is the teachers should know how the technology can improve content delivery in English teaching. For example, in learning process, the teachers can use audiobooks and books applications to improve students' pronunciation and also the listening skill. And the next example is the teachers also can use a YouTube application to show the example of speech or debates in English. Okay. Next, it's about technological pedagogical knowledge, or TPK. Okay, TPK is about the knowledge of how technology influences teaching methods, including the ability to select, adapt, and integrate digital tools in a way that supports teaching strategies. So, in TPK, the teachers should know how technology supports teaching strategies effectively. For example, teachers can use quizzes or Kahoot to create interactive, for example, grammar quizzes. And then the teachers can use Google Forms to conduct a poll on students' favorite topics in learnings, or maybe teachers can use a Nearpod to create interactive lessons that combine video, quizzes, and also the discussions. Next slide, please. Okay, so when all of these aspects are integrated seamlessly, main elements and also the three additional elements, it forms we call TPAC, which represent a deep understanding of how the technology can be used to enhance teaching and learning process in a specific content. So now, we turn to the TPAC, Technological Pedagogical Content Knowledge. So before, Mbak Nora already gave an explanations overview of the TPAC. So now I will give an example of the use all of the elements so that can integrate as a TPAC. So the complete integrations of technology, pedagogy, and content knowledge into a meaningful learning experiences. So for example is, so if a teacher want to teach about narrative text using technology, so the CK, or the content knowledge, is the teachers should understanding about narrative text, all of the elements of the narrative text. For example, the structure of narrative text, the language features of narrative text, and so on. And then about the PK, or pedagogical knowledge, the teachers can using a method such as storytelling to enhance a student's comprehension. And about technological knowledge, or TK, the teachers can use one of the technology, for example, a Flipgrid, for students to record themselves in retelling a story. And then for the PCK, the teachers in teaching students how to write a good narrative with past tense or maybe direct speech. And for the TCK, the teachers can using YouTube. For the specific is YouTube animated short stories to illustrate the narrative structure. And then about the TPK, the teachers can asking students to create a digital story using Canva, and also they can share it on Padlet for the discussion. And for the all of the elements that we call TPEC, if all of the elements is success, so the teacher successfully integrating technology, pedagogy, and content in narrative text lessons. For the next slide, please. Okay, so we talk to the implication for teachers. And the first point is teachers as designer. Teachers must think like designers, effectively integrate technology, pedagogy, and content. So, the first one is teaching with technology is a complex and unstructured process. So, the teachers must think like designers. And then the teachers should not only deliver content, but also integrate the technology, pedagogy, and content effectively. And then for the second point is no one size fits all solution. It means that teachers must adapt technology based on classroom context, students' need, and then curriculum. It means that every every student has a unique characteristic. So no one technology is suitable for all of the situations. So the teachers must adapt technology to classroom context, students' need, and curriculum. For example, maybe in one class, in class B, a Padlet application may work well for a brainstorming idea on persuasive text. But in other class, maybe the Google Docs may be better for collaborative writing. And then for the third point is iterative and adaptive use of technology. In here, a teacher must continuously evaluate and refine how they use technology for learning. Okay, so the point is the teacher must evaluate, refine their use of technology continuously. And then the effective technology, the use of effective technology is not just about choosing the right tools, but also how to implement the technology effectively. For example, in language teaching, after using Flipgrid for a speaking task, a teacher gathers students' feedback and realizes that some feel uncomfortable, and then the teachers then offers an alternative application, for example, using Zoom to break out the rooms for a smaller group practice. So that's all for me. And the next topic, it's about implication for teachers, educators, and then the demonstrations of materials creation using one of the technology. It will be delivered and explained by Mbak Meti. To Mbak Meti, time is yours.
Okay, thank you, Nabila. We move to. Okay, for the next is implication for teachers and educators. So there are two key approaches for developing TPEC. There are learning technology by design and activity types. The first one is learning technology by design. It's from Misra and Kohler, 2005. It involves faculty and students collaboratively designing educational technology artifacts like online courses, film, or redesign websites. So this hands-on and iterative process fosters a deep understanding of technology's roles in teaching and learning. Students engage in a cognitive apprenticeship, working in groups to solve complex instructional problems with instructor support. For the activity types, it's from Harris and Hofer, 2000. 11. It builds on teachers' existing knowledge by first setting learning goals, then selecting activity types, and finally choosing appropriate technologies. So this method helps teachers to make strategies decision about technology integration. Okay, we directly move to the how to make teaching material by Canva application. I will demonstrate. Okay, is my screen is moving? Is Canva it's moving?
No,
Not yet.
not
I
yet.
think you need to stop share first.
Mm.
It's moving or not? Still in our slides? Oh, wait. Okay. Stop sharing. Wait. Okay. Right, it's Canva, right? You can see my screen? Okay. So first thing first, because I want to show you how to create a teaching material by Canva application, you need to open your Canva first. If you are the teachers, you can use the government provide account that you can access the features on Canva free. It's from Guru SMP Belajar ID. So because I want to make teaching materials about the slide, I will choose the presentation. But if you want to make another kinds of teaching materials, you can choose from this. Okay, I will choose the presentation. Okay, white. I think this is for because my internet connection. Okay. Okay, Canva has a lot of interesting features to make a teaching material. So the first thing first, for make your background interactive, you can move to the design in the left side. So there are a lot of interesting template for you. You can choose based on your topic for your students. So for this demonstrate, I will make topic about things at home. So I will choose this. Okay. And apply all page. Okay. We will edit this slide. So for this, you can change by your title. We'll change things at home. You can edit the font whatever you want. You can choose. There are a lot of interesting font in this. And if you want to increase or decrease the font size, you can click this button. This is for decrease, and this is for increase font size. And also you can change the color font. There are so many colors to choose. You can customize by your own self based on your topic. Okay, I will type my name and customize the font size. Okay, Okay, for the elements in the background, you can add or you can move the background. Just click the elements you want, like this. You can move like this. And also, if you change your mind or you wanted to go to back your first edit, you can click the undo, or you want to change again, you can click redo. Okay, it will change your edit too. Okay. Next slide is about learning objective. I think it's important to involve learning objective on your slide to explain to your students. So for learning objective, I will copy from this. Okay, sorry. Okay. You can adjust and alignment. You can from the to the left or center or to the right. I will choose the left side. Okay. Next is table of contents. Sorry. Table of contents. It involves your topic on your slide. Because I wanna teach about things at home, I will provide the name of room. First is this is for the introduction. This and second is I will involve the room, living room, the bedroom, bedroom. These two, kitchen, kitchen, so garden. Okay. Okay, to make it more interesting, I will edit the elements like this number. The elements, I will choose this. I will add the bullets, the round, to make the number more interactive. Interesting, okay. I think I need to, wait. Okay, also in this Canva, you can duplicate your writing like this. This for number one, I think I will misahkan dulu for number one. You can search element for number. Oh, I think it is more easy. You can choose this, or you can see whenever you want to choose. I think this is more interesting. I will choose this. number 1, and this is the recommendation for the elements. See how the easy Canva and effective Canva to provide the elements for your teaching materials. You can also change the colors. Okay, I will choose pink for number 1. For number 2. Okay, number 2 is the living room. Okay. Okay. So, living room. You can change the colors by click this. I think the colors on your slide is important to keep the students interested. So especially if you teach elementary students or high school students. Number 3. Okay. For number 3 is the bedroom. Bedroom. I will change the colors. Okay. For number 4. Number 4. Yeah, I will change the colors with blue. Okay. See, you can see the differences between the left side and the right side. This is more interesting, right, than this side. Okay. Okay, we edit this side. For next is number 5. Number 5. Number 5 is the kitchen. Which is this. Seven. Okay, I think it's not. The garage and the garden. Okay. Okay, this is for the table of contents. Okay, we move After finish, you can move to next slide. Okay, sorry. Next slide. Think we move to the first part is this is my home to introduce the students. You can delete this by click this or click delete on your keyboard. Discussion, we move to the discussion. This is my home. For the pictures in Canva, you can click Magic Media and click on the image. You can type the describe whenever you want to create, like I want to make home cartoon. Click generate image. So Canva will give you more references or pictures. Like this, right? This is so effective for the teachers. Okay. This is mine. Okay, this is for the introduction to the students. Okay, sorry. You can compile the text to whenever you want to. Font size, you can change the colors. This is my home. Okay. Next. Okay. Next, after, okay, we move to the living room. Oh, sorry. You can undo the edits if you change your mind. I will give this for the title. Living room. This. I will use the generate image again. Living room. You can type whenever image you want to search in this. If you don't want to use this image, you can upload from your file, from your memory like this. Like you can click upload files and choose the files from your gallery. Yes. Okay, I will use this again. Okay. For the living room. Okay, go back. This is for the living room. Next slide, I will show the students what is inside the living room. What is the things in the living room, like sofa, tables, armchair, and anything else. Yes. So if you want to add text, you can click text button from this and add heading. Living room, you can find. I will change the font to things and the font colors. I will customize the font size. Okay, you can find the object in the elements. Like this. You can type sofa. You can search in elements or the magic media to generate the pictures. See, you can see how many sofa in here. Choose one. I will choose this. Sofa. Then table. If you want to more specific, you can search table cartoon. You can choose graphic table. Okay, mirror. You can add based on your topic. Choose mirror. Okay. Then you name the object because I want to teach my students about things at home. So this is the vocabulary. So far, can duplicate to the same size table and mirror. Okay, like this, you can repeat the construction like me before. If you want to make the title moving like animate, you can click the title and click animate. So the title will moving like that. You can choose the animation you want to choose. Okay, I will choose this like this. Also, in the first slide, I will give the animate to make it more interesting. Things at home. The pictures is also can move. This is my home in this row. Okay, after I will show you the finished slide. Things at home. Okay. This is the finished slide. Same topic like before. So I will show you how it feel if we present it to students like this. Is moving? Yeah. Okay. Next. It's not moving. Okay, okay. It's moving right like this. Can you see the bedroom? So this is the living room. These are the things in the living room. Next, the bedroom. Living room. Garage. Okay. The garden. So I think the Canva application is interesting and innovative teaching tools to the teachers. For after you teach your students the topic, I think it's important to teachers to instruct the quiz for to see how they're understanding. Okay, for quiz, I think Nabila and Mbak Nora. Choose can okay. Okay, I think we can doing the quiz. Okay, I will share the link to you to our group. Wait. Okay. Wait, I think it's okay. I will give you the link. So this is the quizzes. Okay. There are one participant. Manora, have you joined? Okay, I will start. Okay. This is the teacher screen, different from the student screen, I think. For the teachers, it can see student rank, student rank. I think quizzes is interesting website to increase the spirit of competence so that the students can more interesting in learning. So yes, this is the final. So you can see the first is Nabila. Congratulations. Okay. Okay, I think that's all from me. Back to moderator.
Okay, thank you, Mbak Meti, for the explanations and for the demonstration. So, the last topic by Mbak Meti bring us to the end of the today's session. Before we wrap up, I'd like to remind you that this discussion will continue on Saturday. So, we encourage you to join us again for more in-depth discussion on the topics that we covered today. So, thank you very much for your attention. Once again, thank you and have a great day. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi